Yo, what's going on with it once again? People, humanity, bros, fanboys and fangirls. And as always, I'm talking to Nicky Commodities out there. This is Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Randy Wolverine. Of course, you guys in wrestling, just not just towards the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the good, beautiful stuff. And yeah, as always, make sure to follow my other stuff as well. Anyways, probably not gonna be here. Not gonna be here too long. I will be here for a long time. Just on this video for a while. In a different location, as you can tell. I'm around this like country golf course thing. I really don't give a shit about golf. No offense to any of my subscribers that like playing golf. That's just like one of the most lamest, boringest fucking sports on the planet. I'm sorry, but if you're a subscriber of mine and enjoy golf, I'm sorry, I can't enjoy that shit with you. You're free to like whatever you like. I don't really care. It's all good under the hood with me, as long as it's not hurting anybody. But whew, oh man. Anyways, yeah, before we begin, this is probably literally my last final chat and breeze video I do for 2019, because from here on out, 2020, I don't think I'm gonna do them anymore, because not just because I don't really get that many views. I only get like 3 or 5 views most of the time for most of my fucking videos when I do chat and breeze. So I guess nobody really gives a shit about those anymore. So this is the last final one I'm gonna do for this channel, pretty much. It's not my last final video. I'm still gonna be doing a bunch of reaction videos like I did before. I was only doing them like once a month. I'm probably gonna start doing them almost every day. Almost, because Tuesdays and Wednesdays I still don't do videos because I got days off from work, but I still got a lot of errands and shit I gotta do. So usually the 2 days out of the 5 days I do videos almost every day besides that. So yeah, that's an update to the channel. So you won't see these chat and breeze videos when I'm out here in the beautiful great outdoors, even though I think this city out here in Vegas is a fucking shithole. A lot of these fucking people that live out here are fucking asshole pieces of shit and gonna go fuck themselves. I mean, I'm not saying other cities are just as bad too. Some of them are probably cool. Others are probably really garbage. No offense to any of my subscribers who live in Detroit or Compton, but those places, the way I've seen it, because I've only seen Compton in real life a few times. Some parts are really bad and some parts are decent. But anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. So, it's pretty much gonna be about a lot of technology and a little drama and bullshit that happened throughout this year, 2019. And moving forward, I'm still going to be doing my 15-minute videos of my article session reviews occasionally indoors at my roommate's place from now on. So that's going to be another big change from this point on. There's that. I might do it once a month, maybe live stream either on D-Live or that, or I don't know, bitch who does live streams over there. I'm not doing it on Twitch. Fuck that. I fucking hate it. I'm not gonna say I hate live streams though, but a lot of them are real big popular ones. A lot of them are full of fucking garbage and think they're bigger than gods. So fuck all of them, I don't care. There's a few of them that might be cool. Most of them are, they have the biggest disgusting ass pieces of fucking shit egos I've ever seen on this fucking planet. Seriously. They died one day, I wouldn't give a shit. Except for one. One very, very close and near and dear to my heart. And now I'm gonna talk about that probably at the end of this video. So it says, it's a little bit of Phil Spencer Xbox One news before we get this started, because I'm not going to read every single one of these articles. I'm only going to read maybe 3 of these articles out of the 8. The other ones, I'll show you a couple pictures of them real quick, and that's it. This comes from Pope from Twitter, Xbox pages. This is the taste of what is to come in 2020 for the Xbox. At Xbox Pope, happy Christmas for everyone. Halo, hashtag 343 Industries of the Xbox series. Wishing you all the very best of 2020. And Phil Spencer, the head honcho himself, says, one thing that we really like to see, we really like about the design is the ability to do the LE editions, wraps, custom, etc. It wasn't a design criteria that wasn't all about the function of the console, but the rest leaves a nice forward face for some creative opportunities. Alright, that's really cool shit. So I don't know if they're gonna be teasing more Xbox series from 2020 to 2021 to 2022 within the next 3 years and 2 weeks from now. We'll see what happens. So, let's see. You can tell I got a bunch of them. I'm not going to read this one from Tech Radar. Like I said, I'm going to leave all these articles in the description box below. I'm only going to read like 3 of them, and the rest you guys can read for yourself. But I thought they were really fascinating as hell. And so it says, Apple AR Glass has released date, news, and rumors. That comes from Gerald Lynch. This is the ones that were eye-popping as fuck to me. Pokemon Company. Oh, man. I'm going to cut that one. I'm just going to read this one instead. This one says, Google shows off stunning new AR features coming to the mobile. And this is really, really old now. A lot of these are from a month or two ago, maybe the old 6 or 8 months. This comes from Nick Staff from December 9th. Google has been quietly working to improve its augmented reality platform, AR Core, since its official launch early last year. Now the company says it is ready to unveil something of the next generation upgrades to the depth detection and physics it's achieved, which promises to make experiences of AR seem much more realistic in the future. That scared the shit out of me too at the same time. I'm not really comfortable with a lot of this stuff that they talk about, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. Will soon allow developers to what is known as occlusion. Occlusion? I don't know. Which is an artificial object that can be blocked from the view by the other real-world object in a scene. Place a virtual cat in your living room for the instance, and you can see it disappear from the view when your angle of the camera is in a way that places the bed or the table of the object in between. The results is that it will be more believable because of the depth detection is going under the hood. It means that your smartphone is better understanding every object in the scene, how far apart each object is from one another. Google says it is able to do this by optimizing its existing software. So you won't need a phone with specific sensors or types of processors. It's also happening on the device itself and is not relying on any help from the cloud. As long as you have a phone that supports AR Core, which is pretty much every new Android phone that was released in the last few years, you'll be able to access these new features. I don't know if there's anything else after that. Oh yeah. We've seen the occlusion of mobile phones before. Pokemon Go creator Niantic showed off a video of the occlusion and demo featuring a tiny virtual Pikachu. I know you guys, if there was a smell-o-vision in real life, something that smells like it's burning really bad, like one of these houses, but whatever, it's not mine. Pikachu darting around an urban place, dashing in between the objects and blending seamlessly with the environment. This was just in July of 2018, but it was just a video, not a demo. And members of the press could see running on the devices and operationals in real time. During a meeting with Google's AR division last week, I was able to play around with real-time demos. Team Built showed off new depths of technology. Granted, it was a new test environment Google had arranged for the demo, but the technology does work. In fact, it will be available starting today as a part of the updates to home design. Huza. Never heard of that. You guys can read the rest of it. I'm just going to read this last part here and I'll get to my thoughts, views, and opinions. I did get to see demos of the depths, APIs, new capabilities that won't be turning up in commercial apps or services today, but Google says those advancements will be made available to developers in the future as it works more closely to developers and other collaborations to polish its approaches. Yeah, so overall thoughts and opinions. Google pretty much wants to take over the fucking world. That's what it is. So you got to be very careful with this technology. You could embrace yourself with the technology, but don't fully immerse yourself in it, because the second you do that, mentally and spiritually, you will fucking pretty much die. You'll be dead inside. That's what's gonna happen. The only people that aren't gonna give a shit about this are people that are atheists or not really care about religion that much. But you have a free thought of you're in a truther community and not just a bullshit tinfoil hat crap like Al Jones. But if you know what's really going on in this world, the evilness that's really got its hand by the fucking balls, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I can't even say it no more, because by 2020 a lot of those videos are gonna be gone. Pretty much. Oh yeah, this one right here. Galaxy S11. I don't really talk about these very much. I'm just gonna have to do this anyways. Alright, so could have serious advantages over the Samsung Galaxy 10s. I'm just gonna get to the part where it starts talking about the camera thing. That shit was crazy as hell, man. It is just some wild stuff, honestly it is. Alright, this is a Galaxy Club recently unearthed a photo of a battery that claims to be the exact cell that'll be leveraged by the Galaxy S11 Plus. It was shown to have a typical capability of 500,000 MHCs. I don't know what that means. Related capability of 4,855 mAh. In other words, the device can have a humongously battery. For instance, or excuse me, for the references, Samsung Galaxy, da, 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 da. I just want to see the part where it has 7 cameras. That shit blew my fucking mind away, man. Honestly. There goes the battery there. Alright. Oh, this is it right here. This is the shit that blew my fucking mind. It scared the living garbage out of me, man. Scared the absolute mierda shit out of me. Because on its front, the Galaxy S Plus 11, or S11 Plus, I keep calling it that. It is anticipated to boost all screens designed to have a center hole punched on the Galaxy Note S10. Turning the phone over, they expected to reveal a huge camera module housing with a whopping 5 camera sensors. Not 1, not 2, but 5. If these AR, VR glasses have 5 or 7 cameras, their privacy is pretty much dead. That is gone forever. So next year, 2020, this is pretty much the last year we had like a certain illusion of freedom, but at the same time, like cybernetically and mentally and like a psychological level, we're still fucking prisoners of this fucking system. I hate to break it to people, but that's the real fucking reality that we live in. You know, granted, yeah, I live here in the United States. We have a certain amount of freedom to a certain extent. But if you're a rich person, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Prison and all that shit, federal states and like penitentiary system, it doesn't exist to people like that. You can all go fuck themselves. How about that? I don't care. I'm sorry. Absolute asshole pieces of garbage. I can't stand fucking elites like that. Those are the ones that, like, I'm not sorry, I'm gonna have to go in a little bit of a religious rant, but a lot of them serve Lucifer and the devil. That's just how I see it. I've always seen it like that since I was like, I don't know, 16, 17, and I'm gonna be like in my second year in my 30s, but that just absolutely irks the living fucking garbage out of me, man. Honestly, it does. I don't know if any people at home can relate to me with that, but like, just wake them the hell up. I know this is gonna like probably make me lose a couple subscribers. Fucking so be it, man, because I gotta get the truth out there eventually. YouTube by next year, with this whole COPA thing, or COPA, that's just another way to censor motherfuckers even more. That's what they're gonna fucking do. So a lot of my like old like reaction to My Little Pony cartoons and all that shit for the animations, those are all probably gonna be gone. And so if my channel disappears, I got 2 other channel backup channels, and then I also got another channel as well on my Daily Motion and my BitChute account. Just in case this ship of my channel sinks down to the ground, if they ever terminate me one day for saying shit like this, sorry, that's just the way it is. That's what it is. Every month there's a lot of the drama that happened the past couple of months of this whole year. I don't really follow a lot of that shit. Like, I remember this whole thing, like, in the Beauty Guru community a couple months ago. The whole thing about Taddy versus James Charles and a couple other fucking bullshit asshole dumbasses that fucking run YouTube. The whole Lily Sings bitch, fuck her, she sucks. I don't really care about people like that, man. They're absolute fucking garbage. Like I said, they got the biggest, ugliest, disgusting egos on the planet. I can't stand assholes like that. All they care about is money, profit, and their own fucking wealth. They don't care about none of their subscribers. They don't give a shit about any of their Patreon supporters. It's like, oh, I thank you very much for helping me in this hard time. Shut the hell up. And then I could talk shit about this other dude like Shane Dawson. Like, he's an easy target, so I'm not even going to talk shit about him. That's pretty much YouTube's fuckboy. That's what it is. Probably was Susan Wojcicki's best friend in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if fuck buddies. So I wouldn't be surprised. Even though, granted, I know he's a homosexual. No offense to anyone LGBTQ. I'm just saying. But the one that really hit me close to home, because I got to meet him, even though it was like for 2 days, I got to like hang out and kick with him when he came out to Vegas before he passed away. I really hope this is the last time I have to talk about this, as it broke my heart when this shit happened a couple months ago. I mean, I hope and pray to God he's up there in heaven and he's relaxing, sipping on Grey Gooses and fucking Patron and Bombay and all that shit. So this is a little bit of an old one, December 6th. I was going to talk about this in the whole YouTube Rewind 2019. Like I said before, I was going to talk about this before the end of the year. I kept my promise. I kept my word. I'm doing it to fucking day right now. It says Nintendo community outrage over the lack. I know this is really old. If you guys are still with me, thank you very much. The lack of tribute for Etika in the YouTube Rewind. This comes from Virginia Glaze. I got to give a beautiful spiritual shout out to that shit. Got to give credit's due on that. Thank you for making this stuff more like mainstream. So it says YouTube Rewind showcased some of the platform's most popular creators, channels, and rising stars. People that just they only care about money and profits at the end of the day. They said about other irrelevant shit. Oh, the biggest person in Taiwan and Russia and Germany and like all these other real sad, poor third world countries. You know, it's a really, really fucked up situation. can't really complain about that. Thank God I'm not in those type of countries, because if I was in a third world country like parts of Brazil or Africa or India, I wouldn't be able to have this communication with you guys. That would be gone. This would be like a fantasy illusion for me to do this. Even though, yeah, I live in a first world country, but there's still a lot of bullshit problems, animosities. No place on this earth is fucking perfect. There's always going to have problems, whether it's internally or externally. You can see it in a visual stance or in a psychological stance, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, any of these other things that have an LY to it, even mentally. And the mental health thing, that might be real, it might be fake. I don't fucking know. So anyways, hold on. I don't know what that was. Oh, yeah. Creators and rising channels, but not everyone was pleased with the video in the wake of the tragedy that occurred earlier this year. It's in the middle of this year, actually. YouTube star and Smash Bros. Enthusiast Desmond Amufa, I really want to talk about this again, but I had to, man, was declared deceased by the NYPD June 24th. I thought it was the 22nd, however, after going missing prior to 6 days. Amufa's body was reportedly recovered from the East River, near half a mile away in the Manhattan Bridge, which is believed he jumped. I actually cried off camera when I heard about that shit too. It was a couple months ago when this happened, but you guys, I don't want you to see that side of me. I'm just saying. This sudden tragedy rocked the internet star's fan base, who flocked to the bridge for an emotional memorial in the wake of his passing, in an event that he saw interaction from the other major names across the online entertainment sphere. With YouTube Rewind 2019 praising some of the site's top talents, fans of Etika are criticizing the platform for not featuring the entertainer's best of highlight reel, including Mofa's ex-girlfriend, Alice Pica. And this is the one that she said, I think, the only time Etika would have been relevant enough in a YouTube Rewind. And he was snubbed because they decided to do a category top 5. A lot of people are saying, oh, they're doing a WatchMojo.com sort of playlist like a YouTube videos. And WatchMojo, I watch a couple of their videos. I'm not subbed anymore like I was 6 years ago, but they do some pretty decent top 5s, top 10s. They're really fun some of the times. Other times they're very cringy as fuck. Well, let's move on. Instead of honoring the people who impacted the internet culture this year, she wrote in the issues, the only time Etika would have been relevant enough in a YouTube Rewind, and I already read this part. One more month on his channel would have made 1 million subscribers before 2019 began. A legend. All right, so this is from Alice Pica. This is one of his ex-girlfriends. She's really, really beautiful, sexy as hell, by the way. Awesome. Well, let's move on. Alice isn't alone in her thinking that Smash Bros. Caster and Nintendo ambassador D1 also spoke out in the matter in a heartfelt tweet the same day. I don't need a YouTube Rewind to remember what happened, what effect you had on me, and others worldwide, he wrote. We still miss you, my dude, and wish you were still here. Right the fuck on. Power to the fucking Nintendo community. And the Joy-Con boys who will fucking live on to the end of eternity, to the end of fucking time itself. That's how I feel. So it says, we still miss you, my dude, wish you were still here, Twitter picture. There's the Twitter there. Other commenters agreed that the sentiment, arguing that rather than opting for the best of video, the platform should have been highlighting creators who impacted the scene. It says, a quote, instead of doing what they do every year, they're getting people together to make a big fun video just to make a literal highlight reel, one fan says. I really do think that you should have been some sort of memory in Etika same way. Well, hashtag YouTube Rewind 2019 sucked. Instead of doing what is right for every year and getting people together to make a big fun video, they just made a literal highlight reel. Not to mention that I really don't think that there should be, I really do think there should have been some sort of memorial for Etika in some sort of way. And then there's a picture thing there from Salty. Thus far, this year's YouTube Rewind has been met with mixed reviews, with many feelings to the site putting in little effort in the wake of the backlash from last year's video, which became one of the most disliked uploads in the platform's history. It's very true. If any people haven't seen any of the dislikes, there is fucking pandemonium. This is extremely negative as fuck compared to the one that was this year. I mean, the other dude, Casey Neistat, I never really subbed his channel. I don't really give a shit how many millions of dollars the dude has. He's very materialistic. I'm not gonna say he's just a stuck-up, asshole-ish ego, but a lot of the tweets I've seen that dude do, he's just smelling his own farts out of a fucking jar. That's what he's doing. I'm not gonna tell him to go fuck himself because I never met the dude IRL. Maybe off camera, he'd be a real gentle, kind, generous soul, or he's extremely bigoted asshole piece of garbage. I don't know. I don't know the dude. I know he has like 7 or 12 million subscribers. Never been subscribed in because, you know, I don't really subscribe to sort of big giant douchebags like that on the internet, let alone YouTube. That's all I gotta say. Rest in peace, Mr. Amufa. Hope to God they made it up to heaven. I mean, no, granted, and I'll still my religious fucked up household. They say, oh, the second you commit suicide, you get the one-way ticket to purgatory. I hope, pray to God that did not happen, because if it did, I'm gonna be very sad and very soul-crushed if I end up having to leave this world myself. Hopefully through age. If I'm 70, 80, 90 years old and I pass away by then, because I'm still 30 right now, so I hope to God I'm able to live long enough to see that far futuristic future. But I'm probably going to be living off in the, like I said before, in the forest out in Canada, because I do got a timeshare out there, thank God. But I'm just going to have to be living off the grid. And that's it. Links in the description box down below, cartel on the side, all this stuff, and that pretty much wraps up the video. It's the very last chat and breeze that I do. So enjoy it, like it, and comment, subscribe. I don't very much, but please do. Happy Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good holiday, and hopefully you had a good 2020. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, all tacos, neat geek, and money's out there. I will see you when I see you guys a day after night, wherever you're at in the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including video gaming industry news, anime, manga news, internet news, and that wraps up the video. Peace out. I'm out like sauerkraut. Laters and goodbye. I'll see all you beautiful people on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. Merry Christmas, Merry Xmas, or just have a good day in general. Happy New Year, happy early 2020. This is the beginning of a brand new year. If you're watching this in 2019, it's going to be the upcoming brand new beginning of the year. And it's going to be a whole new fucking decade. Technology is probably just going to mentally and psychologically take over people's brains by that point. Unless you wake up and get off the grid, because it's going to be like, I'm not going to say it's going to be like Cyber 2077, maybe in the year 2040 or 45. It'll probably be like that. All right, peace out, deuces, and gone. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. I'm out. Later.